have a cap now. You can have a hat. You can have a bobble hat. Yes, you can have a bobble hat. This is what you need, boys. You can have a bobble hat. Career mode is a game where we used to play and do stuff back in the day. Now EA don't care about it anymore. Or do they? Let's find out. FIFA 20 career mode review. They're doing something good. I'll say it. If I think that they're doing something wrong, I'll say it. If I think that it's just boring, then I'll say it. Basically, I'm not a game changer. I've got no affiliation to EA. Cheers, Jeff. So yeah. So this is right now on my Twitch. Link is down below in the description. And with that said, let's get into the brand new career mode information, which should be released right now, I believe. So EA Sports FIFA, which they have tweeted out. That's a woman. That's a woman. I found a woman, boys. You can be a woman? Equality, I love it. Oh, I love myself some equality. You know what? I respect women. I respect women a lot. So you know what? I mean, is a league title within reach? So there's interviews in career mode, which I guess was already in it, but like I guess now it actually looks like an interview. We aim to win anything. All players are committed. We have the talent to achieve it. Where's the option that? Wait, where's the option that, you know, we're f***ed? Where's that option? If you want it to be like realistic, like, you know, we aim to win everything, players are committed, we have the talent, and then fourth option, we're f***ed. Where's that? Woman, woo! Morale, haha, yes. Okay, let's get into this. Let's get into this, boys. Let's go. I'm so ready! FIFA 20 career mode. Shape the future of your club to the vision with new innovations in the most authentic career mode to date. Best be. So, we've got new managers. Your manager, new look. So, for once, it looks like people are different. Now, of course, there's women there, which, of course, I respect women, of course. So, okay, create and customize manager. Change body type, skin tone, clothing, hairstyles. Create female managers for the first time in FIFA. I do respect women personally. Every decision has a consequence. So what happens? So morale, team morale. So if you piss them off, great. Press conferences, the squad rotation. Yes, morale. How long have you begged for morale? Like, it's such an obvious thing, like, which was in the game beforehand. Now it's not. But guess what? It now is back. Thank you. You brought back something which should be in the game in the first place, but you got it done eventually. So thank you, EA, for that. I appreciate it. Next up, so morale. Ooh, wait. I'm not looking at that. On the screen, where's morale then? So this is the new screen of that career mode, but I think I guess it's the arrow, that means form. I can't see where it says morale. I don't know where it says. I think it's the arrow, the actual like arrow, the green one. I think that means morale, I guess. A Champions League thing as well. She looks like a woman. I respect them. So every choice you make affects your squad's morale, form, and even your ratings. Nice! It changes the ratings. That makes sense to you, fan. It makes sense. Okay. What? Player chat? Yes! Thank you! You can actually talk to your players. Can I talk to them anytime? So let's say if they're doing poor in training, or let's say if I have like a wonder kid, if I'd be nice to them, if I'd be nice to them, then guess what? I can actually like keep them in the club if they like me. So greetings, boss. On behalf of the whole team, I'd like to give you a warm welcome to Real Madrid. Nice. So as a captain, that's in FM. So yeah, that makes sense. So that's in FM. When you first join, your captain or your chairman greets you. That makes sense. I like that. So you can have communications with your players. Unrivaled authenticity. I think that's how you say the word. I'm not dyslexic. I'm not dyslexic. I'm just stupid. Wait a second. So where's there's a league which I'm looking for, which I can't find it. Why can I not find a conference? I thought the conference was in there. I thought it was like a massive thing about the conference being in there, but why is there no conference? Conference? Yeah, you got the leagues, Super Cup. Oh yeah, it's people care. Where's the national leagues? I thought that was the entire point of it. There was a petition. Bundesliga, woo. Serie A, woo. League One, woo. Okay, I mean that's nothing new. But there's no conference. There was a petition. You can't argue with a petition. For fuck's sake. You can't argue with it. No one wants the Welsh league in FIFA. Sorry, other than Welsh people. Oh, if you play like the Premier League or like your Serie A or Bundesliga or Champions League or whatever, you have like a different background. You know what? I like that. It's the little things. It's a little menus that changes based on what league you're in. So the more leagues you go up, the different backgrounds. I like that. And then the cup would be different. FA Cup and Carabao Cup. I like that. I think that's it's a little thing, but the little things help. Remember, we play career mode and it looks the same every single time of the year, no matter what happens. The menu looks the same pretty much. I like that. I like the little things, man. The fact that you can actually like change the way it looks based on what league you're in and whatever team you select. I like that. Okay, so wait, there's it's what else? Oh yeah, it changes. So yeah, Champions League, so that's standard. Ligue 1, so it's different for Ligue 1 as well. Nice. And then yeah, MLS. That's different. So the menus change depends on which league you're in. I think that's great. The little things help. I like that. Okay. Turn performances into potential. Okay. Take control of the player's potential with dynamic player potential. The better they play on the pitch, the higher their potential will grow. It's almost like we've been begging for this for absolute goddamn years, guys. So basically, you know when you buy, like, let's say you buy Rashford, okay? Rashford starts as like an 81 rated. He goes like a 91 rated without you doing anything. Now, you actually need him to be playing and do well for him to actually reach that potential. Basically, not every single career mode will be the same now. Like, you could buy a player which may not be that high rated. Like, let's say Angel Gomez. Maybe I don't know what's his rating. Maybe it's like an 86. Let's say you buy Angel Gomez. If you do bits of him, and then guess what? You score goals. You train him well. You talk to him well. He gets better over time. Then guess what? It could be like a 90 rated. But in another save with your mate, he may be like 80 rated. It's different each time. That's great. That's actually, it makes sense now. Live news screenshot. See the best moments represented in your career mode's newsfeed. Okay, so there's like game stuff. I guess that's cool. But that's the main thing. Potential is no longer a thing. It's now based on how well you play and how well you train them. Makes sense. And pitch notes. Wait, is that it? So is that it? That's not it, is it? Pitch notes. Okay, manager career, player career. So I've not heard anything about staff. I've not heard anything about, you know, customization of, you know, kits really, or sponsors. Not change anything about career, for player creamer. Maybe they say it here, I hope so. They've not said anything about player creamer for me. Press conferences, that's the thing. Okay, cool. So that's a clip from it. Okay, we get the fact it's conferences. Okay, but what else is in there? A screenshot from the game. Okay, that makes sense. Use a screenshot. Okay, cool. I like it. That we've already seen that. You can talk to players, have conversations, change morale. That makes sense. Okay. Player morale system, we already know that. Great. Player customization, you can be a woman now. Great. You can now change them. You can now customize them. The thing is, would it make a difference? Because you would never really see them until you actually like get the zoom in at the start or at the end of the game. Kind of makes sense. Anyway, you can have a cap now. You can have a hat. You can have a bobble hat. Yes, you can have a bobble hat. This is what you need, boys. You can have a bobble hat. Get in. Oh wait, hair, accessorize, maybe even some glasses, maybe even some earrings. But who cares? You can have a hat. Hat Simulator 2020. You can wear a cowboy hat. On negotiations, so there's different. Wait, there's two new environments: a rooftop lounge and a restaurant. So so you can transfer your player in a rooftop or a restaurant or the office. There's new environments. I mean, I guess I've got to give them that. I guess it's, you can now sign players while having a look on whatever this thing is. I guess this is supposed to be London, I presume. Okay, of course, it looks like they got smiley faces. Hey, they got smiley faces, so they're happy. They're happy, therefore I guess their rating will get increased, or some stats will be increased, I guess. But I want it to be, so let's say you are like a team who's doing poor in the league. Let's say that you're a League One side. Let's say you're like Fleetwood Town. You're like 19th in table, you've been losing a bunch of games, your entire team is unhappy with you. Could they get you sacked? Could the players be like, yo, like, we are thinking that we don't think you're good enough for the job? They talk to the chairman, and then the players go against you. The players don't want to play for you, therefore, no matter what you do, they're forever unhappy. This is a thing in their firm. That'd be fantastic. I hope they can do this. I hope that they all be unhappy if, like, I do poor, and then guess what? I could be sacked because we are doing poor, and the players get me sacked. Right, okay, so... Okay, so this is everything. This is it, right? So there's new UI changes. There's press conferences. You can respect females. You can have a hat. You can have a hat, boys. You can respect women and have a woman as well. I don't know. So let's say that I had 5 things which I wanted to see changed into career mode. Now I don't expect it all to be changed instantly. Okay, I do know it takes a lot of effort to make these games. So to ask for everything to be changed at once is quite hard. Okay, but the 5 things which I hope to see added is this. So number one is that there is no potential guaranteed. It's a dynamic potential. Therefore, like what it said, like, you can't just buy a player, never play them, and then they still reach their potential. Like, you actually need to play them, and you could get a player which is, let's say, not that high potential, but you do well with them, and then they could be really good. Let's say Dwight McNeil, let's say, his potential is like 85. If I use him the entire time, he could be like an 88, 89. That makes sense. So, potential, that's what I wanted. Number two, I wanted staff. No staff in here at all. I don't understand how you can have a career mode without staff. I don't get that. I don't know how that's not a thing. Like, I don't know how it's not a thing, man. Staff. How is that not a thing for a football club? Like, for example, if you're wondering, but why would staff be a thing? Why would that be important? Because the better staff you have, therefore, the better your players are trained, therefore, the quicker they can actually get better and upgrade their ratings. It makes sense. If you have better staff and you recruit new staff which are better by the rating, therefore the better they can actually get, or the faster they can get better. That makes sense. That makes sense, man. Number three, I wanted morale. You can actually like talk to your players, player conversations. That's in here. Ramos, as you can see, morale, and you can talk to them. So that's a double whammy right there. I like that. I like that. The fact that they changed that. I do like it. Number four, sponsors. So there's no sponsors in there at all. I don't think that's possible. I don't know if there's like, a licensing issue, but sponsors. I was hoping it was like each year you go through, you can change the certificates, simple things like that. Number five, I would love it if there was like an actual youth academy. You can actually like manage, or like not manage, but you can actually like bring in the youth better than what you can now. It's a bit kind of generic, like you don't really actually talk to them. There's nothing really there linking to you, the players. It's a bit kind of like, yeah, they spawn to nowhere and that's it. Customization, so each year is not the same. Let's say you can change the away kit, change the colour, so it's more like not every year is the same kit, the same thing each time. This is my brutal, honest opinions about this. Of course, I got things which I want EA to change, and of course, I cannot expect EA to change 1,000 things at once. I understand that these things take time, so I'm gonna say right now, this is it's a step in the right direction. Next year, if I can get like staff in that or whatever it is, I think that can be good. Out of 10, I'm gonna give this like a 6 or like a 7, because it is a good effort. They are making things which we want. We want things like you can talk to the players. We want things that you can actually have customization to your manager, I guess. I hope you can see that more. There's press conferences, there's UI changes, there's potentials, which is a massive thing as well. So because they actually changed the potential system, I think that's massive. Because that completely changes the game. Because for me, I find career mode boring when you see the same players do the same ratings and same things and go to the same kind of teams. So I think I like that because it's a massive part. Because let's say I do a career mode series next year, and then your other favourite career mode YouTuber, let's say Jared HD, also does a career mode as well. We won't have the same players with the same ratings every single time. It will be different. So hopefully it works like that. I'll give it a 7. Okay, I still think there's things that can be changed, but I do know that those things take time. So out of 10, it's a 7. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. See you next time.